first thing they bring up in recruiting is that.
Mm-hmm.
What was your experience with that? Can you tell me a little bit more about what, like how they brought that up immediately?
Well, the way I was recruited, Coach Johnson and Coach Fickle at the time came to Pickerington and met me at a restaurant out in Pickerington. And first thing they asked me is, like, obviously you're from Columbus. Do you understand what it means to be the team of North? I gave him my definition of what that was, and he was like, well, I would like to have you down on campus for a little bit. So,
where did you go? Do you remember where you went to eat?
I want to say Bob Evans there.
Okay, what'd you get? How do you forget
What
that?
did you tell him what did you tell him your definition of what? What was your response?
Overall, I mean, I said it means everything to me. Obviously, we're not supposed to lose the game, and generally that for the most part.
Was it for you as a kid growing up here? Was it like personal to you, even just as a kid growing up?
I wouldn't say personal.
Did it
I mean,
matter to you?
I understood what it was, but I wasn't. I mean, I wasn't here. I can't say I know what it feels like as a player until I got here. But
Does this game mean more importance to you compared to the last?
No, every game's the same. I mean, we got to.
Last three Michigan games.
Oh, okay. Last 3 Michigan games. No, because they're always a tough team to play against. I mean, every year you got to bring your A game. So.
What do you see when you look at them on video this year, Davon? It's a massive offensive line, at least in the middle part and stuff. They seem to have a more competent quarterback than maybe a year ago. But what's just your take on their offense as you look at them?
They're very talented, first off. I mean, they don't give up a lot of pressures or a lot of sacks necessarily. So that's just going to be our big goal in the game as a defensive line, just to try to get to them.
Yeah.
So.
And they do try to establish a physical presence, right? I mean, do you guys like that? I mean,
personally, I enjoy it because I'm in the middle of the line, so I like when they run the ball.
Yeah.
It's necessarily not about to get there if it's a pass play or it's outside stretches or whatever. But
what do you think you guys need to focus on more than anything else this week from a defense coming off last week's game? You know, where things there were some gashes again. I mean, what in your opinion, what should be the focus?
Just understanding your job and making sure you do it. Really, I mean, that's the only thing you can really focus on.
Is there a sense that this is like one of those last shots to show y'all can do it? If you follow my drift, I mean, because that's kind of come up and down all year, you know.
Yeah, I would say this is one of our last shots, I guess. I mean, if we end up winning this game, we still got a Big Ten championship to go to, so we can also prove ourselves there.
Yeah.
One more question for Davon.
Hey, Davon, when you've got a rivalry game, you can approach it 2 ways. You can either downplay it, try to treat it as much like any other game as possible, stick to your routines and all that, or you can play it up. And it seems like the latter approach has worked here at Ohio State. Why do you think that is?
Just because, I mean, we understand how important this game is for us, but at the same time, we can't overreact to it. So, I mean, we got to keep our emotions in check to play
Thanks,
the game.
Davon. Appreciate it.
Yep.